What up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my favorite way to catch a bass, my setup, my rod, reel, line, bait, trailer, where I like to throw it, all that sort of stuff. Maybe give you guys little tips and hopefully you can break your PB or something on it. But what I'm going to be talking about today is throwing a jig, whether that be a football jig, flipping jig, ball head jig. All of them catch fish and are good in their own certain situations. But I'm going to be going over my favorite setup and all that stuff and where you guys might look to catch cool jig fish in your lake. So first of all, my rod, it's going to be the Halo BB series, the Justin Hamner signature series 7-1 medium heavy jig rod. This rod is a great rod for skipping jigs. I really like it. It's nice and kind of shorter, and so you can really skip your bait under there. It's got a lot of tip, so you can really skip it under there. Overall, phenomenal rod. Great for dragging out deep, throwing in brush piles, swimming a jig, chatterbait, all them sort of stuff. And my other favorite rod to throw a jig on is going to be the Halo HFX 7'3" medium heavy. And that is, that's a great rod for, especially dragging out deep. You can really launch a bait out there. Really launch your bait. Great for fishing brush. I mean, it's a good flipping jigger. Like for flipping a little jigger on some rock or something. It's a great little rod for that too. You got a lot of backbone. Also, you can feel so much. I bow flipped a couple. I mean, plenty of good fish on these rods. And I mean, they hold up great. My reel of choice, that's going to be the Lew's Custom Pro right there. The Paramag ITV braking system in this thing is immaculate. I mean, like, you'll throw a cast way out on a point, wind's blowing into you, and like your spool's going to look like that. Like, you're going to be perfectly fine. It'll automatically adjust like the brakes through your cast, which that's past my smartness, but pretty cool idea if you ask me. Rigging this jig up on most of the time either 15 or 17 pound Strike King Contra fluorocarbon. That is a great great line size for most of your applications of the jig. I'll throw 20 if maybe sometimes I'm throwing it in like some thick brush piles or flipping docks maybe, or like flipping bushes. But otherwise, I'm going to be using 15 to 17, and then for those I'll use 20 pound Strike King Contra fluorocarbon, my bad. This jig right here, this is just a little 3/8 ounce hand poured and hand tied jig that I've made. Just a little ball head on it, and good colors for jigs. I like peanut butter and jelly. It's probably one of the most famous colors on my lake, or on like my home lakes, like Table Rock, Palm de Terre, stuff like that. Peanut butter, jelly, like a green pumpkin purple can be really good. A lot of guys use like black and blue at like Lake of the Ozarks and stuff. That's a great color. Just green pumpkin orange. Just colors like those. I mean, those get bit all the time, so that's kind of my main ones that I like to stick with. But trailer on here is a NetBait Paca Chunk. This may not be the best trailer for right now. I might use some with a little bit less action. But summertime, later spring, and fall, throw this little bad boy on there. Or that, if I'm skipping docks and stuff, flipping docks, I'll use a NetBait Hextex Rascal. It's a little bit flatter and like a wider body than this one is, so it helps skip a little bit easier. My favorite color is like green pumpkin. That's a good color. Green pumpkin orange right here. These are already infused with bait fuel too, so that may get you an extra bite or two every day, which that could be the tournament winning fish, you never know. And one of my other favorite colors for like Lake of the Ozarks and maybe Palmy is going to be the Pocket Chunk in Toledo Special. It's a green pumpkin on one side and then just like a little black and blue on the other. Great colors for a little bit stained water, but it's not too much, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it just gives a little bit extra, but not over the top where it's too much and you get bit. But those are some of my favorite colors in the Pocket Chunk. In the Rascal, there's a color called Party Gill that's really good for, you know, flipping. I mean, it's a great flipping bait too, or putting it on a jig. Party Gill's a little bit bolder of a color, I guess, so it'd be great for dirtier water. Probably catch a couple more on that as well. But as far as where I'm gonna throw a jig, fish really set up on points at like Table Rock and all that, and so you can throw like a little half, 3/4, or 1 ounce football jig at them. That's a great way to target them, especially in summertime fish. Like them post spawn fish, they get out super deep. Sometimes they'll get out super deep, and so you got to use a little bit heavier one. Sometimes they might be a little shallower on the points, and you got to throw a little 1/2 ounce at them, like a 1/2 ounce peewee. They sometimes want that. Like you want like a big jig, like a full size pocket crawl on the back, or like something like that. Like just a big, bulky presentation. They sometimes want that in the post spawn. Brush piles, you can throw this thing in. Great way to get bit. Flipping docks. Like, fish are kind of just everywhere. So, I mean, like, they're not everywhere, but, like, you can a lot of times catch them doing, like, you can use the same jig to catch many different fish that are set up on different spots. But I love throwing a jig. It's my grandpa, like, he's really, really good at it. I mean, I don't really got much else to say. Go get you one of these Justin Hamner Halo rods. They're great rods. The Lew's Custom Pro Reel, I haven't used it a whole lot, but from what I've used it, this thing's a bad little dude. So, yeah, go get you some net bait pocket crawls as well. I mean, yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go follow the Instagram at Drake Dishman Fishing. I just started one up, so hopefully trying to grow that a little bit. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching.